What is up, my gamers? Welcome to Minecraft Hardcore. We are on episode number 4 today. As you can see, we are chilling right here, fucking bread shits. As you can see, this castle is nothing to play around with. Okay, if you are an invader trying to invade the land, there's only one entrance, and it is that little staircase right there where you have to parkour. Other than that, you're gonna have to breach the walls in which case the archers will shoot you from beneath the, I believe they're called the hoardings. I was like researching a bunch of castle architecture while I was building this, but as you can see, it's all supported with the deep slate blocks, and then there's also those little slits underneath the supports so that they can shoot out against the other cliff right there. And then also, if they try to get up close to the wall to breach it, they will just get shot from above through those little slits right there. And then if they want, they could also shoot out of those windows right there towards the enemies right there. But yeah, so it's all about preventing the enemy from getting close to the walls down there to breach, and then also shooting them from afar. And then I was trying to build those wooden hoardings as well, so they can shoot from that angle as well where I'm looking. They can shoot right there, and then also up top right there, there's a slit, so they can shoot out from there, and then right there, and there. So this castle is nothing to play around with, I'm telling you guys, and I picked the perfect location for it. So I just want to build this castle on hardcore before I start really going any more further in the playthrough. Like, I haven't even really enchanted a protection for it yet. I just have these awesome ass boots that are feather falling 4, which is I took a break from building that wooden thingy because I was falling and taking a lot of damage, so I did not want to die. So I took a break to expand my farm, and I took about 15 trips back and forth to get to the level 30 and keep enchanting, and I finally got protection 4. I'm sorry, feather falling, and then I got a feather falling 3, and I combined those, so it was like 3 or 4 sets of boots that I used to get to this one feather falling 4. But yeah, I would just go back and forth breeding that side, and then they would die from like getting crammed in too far, and then I would breed this side. It would start dying from being crammed in too far, and then I'd run out of wheat, and then I'd wait for the wheat to regrow, and then I just expanded the farm because I was waiting so long, and I built a little mini house right there. It's so shit. I should just fucking fill that shit in whack with stone like it was originally. But yeah, I'm just so proud of this castle right here, and I want to expand it actually too, because it's not that secure right now. It doesn't have what you call a keep in there. There's a certain thing called a castle keep, and it's basically like if the walls get taken and the enemies breach the gatehouse and the gate, then you're gonna retreat back to the keep. But I just don't have a keep in that thing. It's just all walls around it, so I have to expand the castle. I'm showing you guys right now. I wish I had a map to point it out on the map, or like take a screenshot of the map and draw it in Microsoft Paint, and I could just show you guys my battle plans on the map. But I just don't have a map right now. I think you need a compass and a paper to make a map. We have those materials. We can totally make a map right now. But hold on, I'll show you guys on first person. I'll show you guys first person. I don't know what I'm saying, but as you can see, that was the castle right there, and the little slits in the walls and the hoardings above. And I want to build a wooden hoarding as well, but then I realized we don't have a keep in there. It's such a small castle. If the walls get breached, it's done for. So I was gonna expand it all throughout this whole fucking mountain range. I'm gonna expand it, and then it's gonna eventually surround this little hill that I'm standing on with the nether portal. I'm gonna convert this hill into the keep. So if the walls I'm gonna expand the walls past right there, like over further past there. I'm gonna expand it, and then if those walls get taken, which they're not, because I'm gonna have a bunch of archer towers. Well, not a bunch, just like evenly distributed around the wall. So we have like constant flanking fire. It's called in the castle terminology. We're gonna have constant flanking fire on any enemies that are trying to invade our castle walls there, and in our hardcore playthrough. But anyways, if they breach the walls around us, which they won't, but if they do, then we go to this thing right here. I want to build a super like tall stone keep. There's another word for the keep, I forgot. Oh, dungeon. It's called a dungeon. So it's like, imagine a really tall, like musty, dingy structure that's really secure, and it has a entrance that's on like a high level, so that if you have a staircase beneath it and the enemies take the walls, you can kick the staircase or break the staircase, or maybe even pick up the staircase, so the enemies can't use it, and they have to try to like get in the door some other way because you destroyed the fucking stairs that were up there. So the stairs are going to be made of wood right there, and then this little mountain is going to be my keep. It's going to be a square structure, and then the wooden stairs right there are going to be able to be broken down and destroyed if we lose the walls of the castle. And then this center keep is like the last final defense. It's like that scene in Zombieland when that guy was like, he has his last stand and he's like shooting through the walls and stuff and like defending himself, and like he gets cornered in the wall and then he fucking has to die and shit. Like, this is our last stand right here eventually, but we haven't even expanded the walls yet right now. I'm just happy I have Feather Falling 4. This literally took me so long. Oh yeah, we also have the Distant Horizon mod, so as you can see, you can like see so far out there. It doesn't look good with the telescope, but if you're not scoped in, everything, you can't even tell how it's low quality. Like, look how far you can see out. You can see like all the way out there. Now that we have the Feather Falling boots, we are gonna go and build the wooden hoardings up there, because that shit is awesome, brother. So I want to build the hoardings all around. And then once that's done, I'm going to probably make one of those little videos where it's like, I spent 300 days building a castle, and it's going to get like 1 million views or something, not even. But yeah, see, as you can see, we're on day 195, so we have like 300 days maybe. Also, you guys can see those little slits right there. You can be shot at from any of these angles right here. It is insane. I was thinking this map could be like imported into like a paintball, like one of those server like shooting range maps or something. Like you practice like defending the castle against the attackers. That would be just so cool, because you stand in here and like you shoot the bows out, go up here, you know, you shoot the bows. It's like multiple slits. You run over here, you go through this door, and then there's like little half staircase slits, so it's like boom boom, and you're taking cover all the meanwhile. And then you go right here, shoot, shoot. And over here it's shooting. Up here you got little slits to crouch behind, so it's like, and it's just high enough so you won't get shot at if you're crouching. You can like kind of duck behind there, but yeah, it's like slits towards the entrance. This is the only viable entrance as well, so it's like this is the main fortification entrance area. You go down here, crouch so you fit in here, and then it's like little slits right here. Boom. You got crouch to get up here, little slits. It's like so cool. You could just have so many angles to shoot the attackers from as a defender. It is just insane how good this castle is, but it's not really secure because it doesn't have a keep, like I said. So I want to expand the walls so we can make that keep. Yeah, if you go in here, we go over here, we could unlock the levers right there, and then you can like shoot them as they're coming up this little area right here. Come over here, you shoot them as they're like, shoot them in the back while they're running towards that way, you know. Then you go over here and you have this like kind of like arrow shaped little slit, boom. And go out here, shoot them right there, you know what I'm saying. Jump up here, secret button. It's not even meant to be secret, but it kind of is. Like you go in here, boom, boom. You're aiming at the front gate, boom, boom. I'm wasting so much on my arrow, on my fucking bow and arrow right now. I was gonna say we're wasting durability on my arrow, but it's totally fine, whatever. Just breed some more cows, get some more XP, fucking repair it. No big deal. Okay, yeah, right here, some angles, and I made sure that you have enough cover so that if they're actually attacking you, you can duck behind cover real quick, like it's easy. And back up here, I'm just so proud of this map. I would be devastated if I lose this hardcore world, but yeah, you can like angle from right here, boom. You're like looking right at the gate right there, and as I told you before, that's the only entrance right there. I want to build a bridge. A drawbridge would be even more secure, but as well as the drawbridge, perhaps I wanted to build 2 gatehouses on the bridge right here. So like the bridge would start right there and it would lead into a gatehouse, and then you have to get through the gatehouse, and then further up there's another gatehouse right there. You got to get through that one, and then once you get through that one, you can come over here to the drawbridge, and then you try to come through here. This is technically a gatehouse as well, but it's actually like the main like entrance to the castle, because this is all that's here right now before I expand it. Definitely want to expand this one if I can, if I don't die before that, because this is hardcore, baby. You know, anything could happen in this hardcore playthrough. My main fear is that I'm falling in lava pretty soon, but I have a brewing stand and I have blaze powder because I found the fortress in the nether. We do not have any nether warts. I forgot to get the nether warts in the fucking fortress while I was over there. I should have got the nether warts, but I didn't, and I'm just too scaredy cat to go back in the nether because I don't want to die and lose all this progress. So instead of doing that, I just decided to build this little enchanting room right here, which is sick. I like how I built it. Like, it's like supported with the deep slate, and like all the books are right here, and it's like deep slate and the stone blending in with the mountain, the natural mountain landscape with the artificial deep slate blocks that I mined in my mine. And then I got the sandstone that I walked all the way over here. Let me show you where I got my sandstone from. I used this donkey named Darth Vader. We got him in episode, hold on, it's not him, this guy. Oh, actually, he's his grandpa. So this is Grandpa Darth Vader, and that's grandson. Take from that what you will. Anyways, look at this. You got like stuff over here to shoot at the mountaintops from over here. like this, like I'll show you with I shoot this thing, and then I go to the spyglass really quick, and I spy on where the arrow goes, and as you can see, it goes right up there, so you can actually hit them and defend your castle buddies on the rooftops that are using these hoardings to shoot down below the enemies that are approaching the wall. But it's such a steep mountain that you can't really do shit if you approach the wall anyways, and you can't undermine it either, which is where they would mine underneath your castle to crash, to like make it like weak and like fucking break the wall down. But you just cannot do this in this one because it's like literally on a mountaintop, and it's just the fucking base is so thick and wide, you just cannot undermine it at all. Yeah, you just like defend your buddies that are right there from this, and then you like crouch behind cover, and as you can see, you can't really get shot. Well, you can't see, but trust me, you can't get shot when you crouch. I also love just how I built it right here. I tried to preserve the natural stone mountain architecture as much as I could, but when I had to build the sandstone to like make the castle in the first place, like the first blocks I made with this orange castle, orange sandstone blocks, and I've just tried to go with that same orange sandstone vibe mixed with the stone natural mountaintop vibe, and then the black like deep slate block is like meant to be structural integral supports, you know, like what I'm saying. It's awesome. That's how it's meant to be. And then like you got all this fucking slits in the wall, you can just like take advantage of it. As you can see, it's like very steep, so they can't really get up and like breach your wall at all. And then if they do try it, the fucking enemies, the friendlies on the rooftop is gonna shoot down at them. Like I'll show you what it's like on the rooftop. Hold on, like this, more holes. I love this fucking world so much. It's raining now. The atmosphere is plus 1000 aura. It's like, oh my god, they're coming to breach the castle walls. We have to get on the hoardings and defend our brotherhood. I don't know why I said brotherhood there. I watched a lot of Fallout. I was thinking of the Brotherhood of Steel, like, god damn it, we're the last survivors. Boom, they're trying to breach the walls. I played these games before. You can practically get as any angles you want on the attackers. Any angle you can think of, I've thought of it, and I made it like this, and I'm just so happy with it so far. But as I said earlier, there's no keep, so we are not gonna have a keep to actually fully defend it if they breach the gatehouse and they breach all these little thingies and they like put a ladder against the wall and they climb up the wall and like there's like coming from in all directions. We just have no keep to actually hunker down in, and like it's just, you're cooked, buddy. So I want to like first I want to make the wooden hoardings because I wanted to get the feather falling originally before I finished the hoardings, and that's I got the feather falling, and that was like 2 hours ago probably. I got the feather falling, and then I logged out and I took a shower and I made some coffee, and now we're here, brothers. We're recording the video. Been playing a lot of Minecraft recently because you know, I can't really work out at all. My fucking, it's like a trap injury in my back. It's like horrible, man, but it's healing, so I'm grateful that I can play video games, man. That's just, I can just play video games now. I'm so grateful. Oh, I didn't make the little slits in the wall right there. I don't think they're as important. Actually, maybe they are very important. Oh my god, so you see? I fall every single second I'm up on those hoardings. And it's just like I had to get the feather falling forward before I proceeded. But as you can see, it's a very good castle. This would be the top 10 castles in real life. I like highly researched all the top castles in the world and like kind of looked at what they were doing right, and like they were like on really like fortified locations, aka this mountaintop right here, but it's not super fortified because you don't have a keep, like I was saying. So we're gonna finish up these hoardings, and then once we finish up the hoardings along the whole thingy on the castle, we're gonna begin expanding the castle over there. I'll show you with my cursor. So we're gonna expand the castle right here. We're gonna do you see how it's like slanted right there? It's like kind of not really steep right there. Like they can like jump up that if they tried, you know, they can jump up it pretty easily. But if I build another castle wall right there along that edge right there, along this edge, follow that line of torches up here, up there, right there, and then as you can see, it links to that mountaintop right there. So there's a little like lip right there I can follow with my castle wall, and I want to follow that lip, and then I want to follow it over to that little island right there, and I want to absorb that island into my castle over there and go follow it all the way along the edge, making sure that the castle wall lines up with the edge so that it's the most difficult for the enemies to climb the walls or to set up ladders against the walls or to undermine the walls or anything like that. You just want to make it the most defensive possible and then continue all the way over there. I've already pre-planned this out in my head. I've walked around the edge, the perimeter, and like planned out in my head, and it's all gonna work out correctly. I know it is all gonna work out, but I just need to execute it now because I got the feather falling boots. And yeah, it's gonna go over there, then it's gonna go right there. It's gonna connect right over there. So it goes from there where I showed you at first, and then it's gonna end right over here. I'll show you. It's gonna end right here on that little lip right there. Well, maybe it will come in here, but probably out there, if I'm being honest. Looks kind of cool. Perfect spot for archer tower, you know, flanking fire tower, cover tower. Then you're gonna come over here, yep, and it's gonna be like double the castles, actually quadruple the castle, because this is like such a small little tiny island I've occupied with this orange sandstone. So if we take this and then we apply it over there, all the way to that mountain over there on the very edge over there, like over here, right there, and then you make this little island a solo island that's called a keep, and then the entrance is high up, which wooden staircase that you can collapse in case of an invasion. So once you collapse the staircase right there, it's just a fortified solo castle right there, last defense, last line of defense, where we keep like extra food and extra water and shit to like hold out our troops longer for like reinforcements or whatever. So it'd be kind of cool if we if you made this kind of stuff in a server playing with other people. That would be really cool. Anyways, let's get to work on this hoarding. I kind of got everything I need in my inventory except for, well, let's put the spyglass right there. Torch, yep, everything. Flint and steel goes up there. So this is my default inventory layout, and I want to get an ender chest eventually, but I just don't have the Eyes of Ender, and I don't want to go to the Nether to trade the bastions. Oh, there's actually a bastion in the Nether that was right next to our Nether portal. We found a bastion, so we could do that theoretically, but I don't want to die trying it. I want to kind of just build my castle first, honestly, and then, you know, I could just chill out my castle and make some plans for my castle. That's kind of like the move right now. I want to do. Just want to like make my castle and plan it out. Okay, so we got this is spruce logs, and then deep slate stairs and slabs, and then mangrove wood stairs and slabs and planks. We got all that stuff in the chest over here. If you are this is the first introduction to this playthrough to this series, to this world, you're in for a ride, brother, because you missed a lot of progress. You got a lot of catching up to do. I'm just kidding. It's only like 3 episodes before this, but yeah, deep slate. We got deep slate slabs, stairs slabs, slabberoonies, stairs slabs, sandstone. Oh wait, we don't need sandstone. We need the mangrove planks, mangrove stairs, mangrove slabs. I said that right. And there's also the spruce logs. Kind of running low on those, but we shouldn't need a lot of them. And then, yeah, that should be it. And then the dark oak stairs, actually. Spruce logs and dark oak stairs. So I want it to be like well, I don't want this to be like that. I want it to be like this. But it's like so high up compared to the lower part. It's like there's too much stone on top of those little like support beams. The hoardings are literally non-negotiable. But I feel like I kind of messed it up because I don't have any flanking fire towers. I mean, on this kind of thing, I don't think you need flanking fire towers, but I think you do actually. Like, we don't have any flanking fire towers at all, so it's kind of like. Then we don't have a keep in this thing too, so it's like no keep, no flanking fire. Archer towers. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you're just gonna get your shit taken over, brother. Like, I just cannot. My shit's so non-defensible right now. I just feel so unsecure, unsafe. Like I'm gonna die at any second. Find some way to incorporate this design into it so it looks realistic. It's like way too far outwards, man. It's like, what the fuck? It's just gonna pull the fucking stone and this shit's gonna snap off. Barely connected right there. Like, it barely has enough fucking support to support that little fucking stone wall right here. How is it gonna support all that extra weight? It's like, it's not, brothers. It's not gonna support that shit at all. I don't know how to fix it. I got rid of the stairs right there. The stairs look like they're kinda messing shit up. It's such a good castle, except for the fact that we have no flanking towers, no keep, and then the shit looks like it's gonna snap the fucking roof off. And the inner support pillars are like fucking pencil length, so it's like that shit's not gonna support shit at all. Like, might as well just collapse your tower right now, brother. Shit's gonna fall over if you're not supporting it properly. I wonder if I had like some severe case of like OCD, and it's like, this shit is not normal. Like, you do not need to be putting this amount of in-depth fucking pre-planning and execution on your Minecraft shit. It's like, lock his ass up in the insane asylum, is what I'm saying. Okay, maybe if we eliminate these little upside down thingies, because they kind of make it look like added weight, and it looks like, yeah, it looks better. But then it looks like the fucking thing is like the fucking log is too extended, and that shit's gonna snap off at the point and just fucking drop the shit off the cliff. Even though, let me show you, even though, it has a slot inserted into the stone, so it's being supported right there. Still looks like there's too much weight on the tip, and it's gonna snap off and fucking send that shit tumbling. So if we pull the shit in one block, then you're not gonna have a slit to shoot the enemies downwards at. You have no slit to fucking shoot from, unless we make this little slab right here a different little material. Maybe. Hold on. Now let him cook. Let me cook now. It would need to be a trap door, wouldn't it? I saw some guy using the trap doors in his build, and I thought that was so cool, but I just did not know how to incorporate it. So maybe now is my one shot, my one opportunity to incorporate the trap doors into my build design. So imagine this whole red plank shit was pulled inwards, so it's flush with the stone. So if you like walk to this little edge of the stone, you could open the trap door. And then you have an angle to the right there. It's kind of like one block angle, but that's a lot, honestly. That's a lot. It's really good. And then you, on top of that one block that's flush, like imagine right here, we're not jumping. Imagine we stayed on the stone, but it's like this thing is flush with the stone. You could shoot the trapdoor from that angle, but then you could walk up one block and you could have a different angle, further angled forwards like that from this little slab thingy. That is amazing. I think we should do that. We should pull this shit in one block inwards, and then we should put trapdoors every so often in place of this open slit right here, because it's super open. It's kind of why it looks like it's gonna fucking snap off right there, because it's too far out. If we pull it in one and we use trapdoors right here, we have kind of a good angle, because as you can see the upside down staircase right here. We have kind of a good angle because the staircase right here is the upside down staircase, and you can get like a better shot. Because as you can see, let me replace it with a block. With the block, you can't see that little area at all right there, but with the upside down staircase, you can see all of that area right there. So, and then on the other side it's gonna have one of those too, so you can see like a kind of a semi good angle. And then you have the trapdoor that is flush with this thing, so it doesn't look like it's too much weight. It's not gonna fall off the side of the cliff. And then you pull in that little spruce log one. I think that's perfect. And I forgot to even show you guys how this angle looks. So as you can see, the first trapdoor angle, and then this angle right here. And then up here, you have this angle right here, and then you can even crouch and walk up one to get a big angle right here. And as you can see, this thing is going to be over here facing the mountain, so as you can see, it can be able to shoot the mountain enemies like that, or even hide behind it, crouch right here, or even go up further and shoot the enemies that are like coming off the mountain or something. It is just amazing mountain age castle warfare action. Pretty cool. I did not imagine this playthrough would be this in depth, but I am here for it. Are you guys here for it? Let me know in the comments down below. Sound off. Gamer style. Okay, so step number one is we need to destroy all of that and pull the spruce block log inward and then rebuild it from scratch. Damn it, man. We might as well get all the trapdoors we need right now. Let's pre-build all the trapdoors we're going to use. Probably about 11, yeah, 12, 13, 11, 100 million. Okay, some more mangrove logs. Mangrove log. I love these mangrove logs. They remind me of the cherry ice cream, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Cherry Jubilee. I forget what it's called. It's like this is the best flavor, honestly. If you guys do not know the kind of cherry ice cream I'm talking about, it looks like the same color as this wood. You are missing out on life, brother. Okay, so let's put the deep slate right there, and then damn it, man, let's just fucking destroy this shit from scratch. We have countless mangrove logs and saplings to replace the wood with, so what I'm mostly concerned about is building a castle that is defensive. So we don't really have to pull it inwards one block, do we? We can just chop off the tip right there. Looks real stubby right there. Maybe we should put the extra tip right there so it looks like we pulled it in one. Huh. optical illusion for the win. And this should be a plank. And then this should be upside down stairs. This should be a trapdoor. You can put it on different angles, I see. I'd say it should be right here on this angle. Boom. I kinda like that. Well, hold on, let's test it out. So this. No trapdoor. Okay, we have one little thingy right here, but then how are we gonna transfer that into this curve that's coming up? There's a curve right here. I'm going on the curve. There's a block of deep slate right there. You get a block of deep slate. 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 With the spruce logs, dude, we got everything we need. We are pushing the boundaries of raw science as we speak. Oh my god, we fell. Sweet, that would have been a death sentence without Feather Falling 4. You would have literally killed us if we did not have that Feather Falling 4, brothers. I'm so glad we spent like 8 hours today grinding for it. We spent an unreasonable amount of time grinding for that fucking enchantment, brother. It was horrible. I was constantly like doing the level 3, and then it would be like not what we needed, and I had to disenchant it and re-enchant it level 3, and then disenchant it, re-enchant. I did that like 7 times. And I began to try to. I probably did that actually 10 times, and then the last 5 times I was like enchanting the Feather Falling 1 and 2 whenever I saw it, and I would combine them in the anvil. It looks pretty cool as the fucking hoarding. Oh yeah, let's go from the outside too. It looks pretty sturdy. Hold on, we might be cooking. Might be cooking with this one. Hold on, guys. Hold your horses. Holy chat, it looks like the Tokyo symbol. I don't know if I'm being racist by saying that or insensitive by saying that, but you know what I'm talking about? Little fucking thing that's on the flag of Japan. What is it called? You guys know what. I don't need to pull it up. You guys just get me, right? Surely I'm reaching my target audience here. I'm reaching my hardcore veteran target audience level. I mean, I was gonna say level 20. I meant like fucking 20 years old. Probably not even, maybe 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 30. Look at that. Holy chad. It's like resting on the fucking things that are inserted into the little carving into the wall that are supported by the arches right there. I feel like I could only do it like that because the wall is straight. Once it curves like that, we need to extend it like I had it extended in the first place before I... Yeah, because I thought we... Oh my god. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Oh my god. We need to go to bed, dude. We need to take our happy ass to bed. It's fucking pitch black. We're gonna freaking be hallucinated with schizophrenia to fucking phantoms before we know it. I like to sleep in this little room right here. This little corner nook. Open it up. Archer slanted fire to reach that little pillar right there. Little lever archer tower to reach the pillar. Reach that little downward slanted part behind the pillar. Close the lever so you can look at these through these slanted towards the entrance part. Not even the entrance, the middle of the thing where the keep should be, but we just did not have enough room. We did not prepare to make a keep. We were not fucking Big Brain Castle gamer moments in the beginning when we started this fucking build. How could I be such a rookie? How could I be such a rookie? I can't believe it. Looking back at my former days, cannot believe how much I've grown since then. Is that a good accent for like a disgruntled, disheveled, hard-working veteran who's tired of building castles but has no choice but to build them for self-defense purposes? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we're gonna lock it into place. Oh, that's my issue right there. You see how it's right on the edge? It can't lock into place. There's no locking mechanism. See if I do this right there? It's like barely little like pixel. This, are you telling me this little pixel corner right there, joining these two little stone blocks, is enough to support it from snapping off and falling into the canyon? No, I don't think so. So like I was saying, we need some extra blocks to support it right there. That's what I was trying to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen to me. I'm just kidding. Okay, hold on. We need to fix this. We need to fix this somehow. So if you look right here, I kind of put a block right there, but now if you kind of give me X-ray vision right here, if you place that block, there's only that little corner pixel right there and connecting it all the way right there, so it looks like this thing is gonna snap off and fall this direction. Okay, so here we are. I finished doing it, probably put a little time lapse in there, but I just did this one little section here. I'll show you from the outside. It's easier to show you guys from the outside and then the inside. It's like really cramped in there, but it's all structurally sound. Show you with my little kaleidoscope here. So it all starts off by that thing. It supports the log, which is interlocked in the wall, and it actually goes one block behind the wall, locked in there. So it's really supported very well. I'll show you how it's locked in. Kind of expanded on this little thing. I'm really liking this so far. I'm really falling. Yeah, you see how it like goes into the wall, and then it extends one outwards. So if I can destroy these, you see how it's in the wall, so it's like locked in there, and then put it one extended outside the wall, inside the wall, and then you surround it with more stone, so it's like really like sturdy. It's being like held, the log is being held in place by the wall, and then that allows the mangrove planks to stand on top of the logs there. And then I just made sure to connect all the mangrove stuff properly, so it's all properly supported by the mangrove stuff, which is resting on the logs, and as well as there's a top spruce log block that's interlocking the roof in place. So the roof is like locked in place right there. You see how on top there I put some planks to surround the log on the roof, so it locks into the roof, and then it extends one more on top of the roof to further lock it into place. So the roof's locked in, and then this block that's locked into the roof connects with that pillar that's locked in with the this being supported by the wall. So it's like a double locked. Geeked versus locked in. The fucking planks are locked in, my guy. This shit's awesome. And yeah, as you can see, it never extends more than 2 blocks past the log. You see how right there the log is right there, and then there's 1 block right there, and there's 1 more block right there. It never extends 2 blocks further, so it's always has the end of the log, and then there's 2 blocks that it goes outwards, but it never has more, it never exceeds that fulcrum point, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's the tipping point, where if you exceed that part, the mangrove's gonna weigh too much, and it's gonna tip over, and it's gonna fucking snap off the logs and fucking fall down there. But right now it looks like it's really sturdy. Could maybe experiment with some deeper these guys, deeper fucking, I forget what they're called, but there's a certain name. Supports. We'll just call them supports. We need some deeper supports maybe later on, but yeah, for now this part's finished. I want to do the other side, but I want to kind of end the episode before I do the other side. Do the other side tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to do some really finicky, like jiggity, fucking janky, that's the word I'm looking for, stuff, because I'm supposed to fucking somehow turn it 90 degrees and like make it jut out this way but connect it to that part as well, and I'm just like not trying to figure all that out right now. So much trial and error involved in that shit, and breaking blocks and replacing blocks, and I've already done a lot of that this episode. I made a lot of progress today. I really like it. I'm so glad we got the mangrove trees in the past couple episodes, and then we got the spruce logs, and we got like fucking stuff, dude. This shit is awesome. I'm just so glad. So next episode we're gonna start right off right here, because as you can see it's like overhanging on the edge right there, and I don't like that, because on this side over here it's not overhanging, it's resting on top of the ledge right there. So it's resting on top of the ledge, so it's supported right here, supported by resting on the logs, which is interlocked with the wall, and then it's also locked in the roof there, so if the roof is trying to go off, it's not allowed to go off, and then it's resting on these guys, so it's really locked in place there. I'm more concerned about the wall snapping off, but it's also connected right here. It's connected to the roof, which is connected to the stairs, and these little pillars right here. The pillars are really thin, so I honestly think we should replace these with some blocks. Should we just go ahead and do that right now? No, we'll do that later, because I'm not sure. I don't know how I want to connect this thingy to the thingy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to want to connect it. I do not know at all. But it needs to have more structural supports. I feel like this shit's gonna like snap off and fall, or like a little earthquake is gonna like fuck our shit up, you know what I'm saying? It's not really structurally sound, but I want to focus on building this red mangrove, I forget what it's called, but the overhang tower that you can look down and shoot arrows down there, and then, oh no, we fell. Okay, luckily we have Feather Falling 4, that's the reason we got Feather Falling 4. Gamer style, okay. So glad we have Feather Falling 4, because if not, we would have just fucking died 7 times over by now. But yeah, I want to, what was I saying before I got interrupted by falling? Shit. So like, if there's people like coming in from the far distant hills over there, you can clearly shoot at them from this here. And then you can like go up above the ledge and shoot down upon them, or even like kind of take cover and shoot like sideways upon them. You go down here, and then you could do that even with more cover because it's a narrow slit that you're aiming through. And then if they're coming closer, you can go down here and then aim through this little like very bottom hole, like very like bottom. I was thinking about adding some like shooting holes over here. Maybe the slits. We could do the slits, guys. Holy shit, that would be cool. Like, watch this. We could. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm just demonstrating. Like, look, we could do the slits like that, and then we have like a little more angles to defend the walls over there. This could be an extra like way to shoot people from that were trying to breach the walls, or set up ladders on the walls. But yeah, and then the other people can go right here for the more close-up, defending against the walls. Marauders. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, people trying to climb the walls or break the walls, or use the battering rams against the walls to break it, the foundation or whatever. You could shoot at them. This guy can climb up here, shoot at the mountaintops, and then let me go to the underground little what are those thingies called? I showed you them earlier. This is kind of the one of the first things I showed you. These little slits in the walls down here. They can also shoot the mountaintops if you want to see. Look, boom! Goes over there. Yeah, it's clearly goes way over the mountain, so you can obviously shoot the mountaintops over there. And then it goes like all the way throughout here. You can like shoot them from here even. Go over here. People trying to climb the walls, like fucking stab your sword in there, or shoot them close up, and the people up top are going to be shooting down upon them, and then in the wooden structure they can shoot down upon them, like, and then right here you're shooting these guys that are assaulting the people up top, and it's like just a whole ecosystem of defense systems, and I'm just fell in love with it, honestly, and I just cannot wait to continue building and expanding my castle repertoire gamer in hardcore Minecraft gamer style. Okay, yeah, next time we're gonna continue building that along the edge of the thing, and then once we completely surround the tower right here in red with the red little what's it called? Hoarding with the red this is called the hoarding. So once we put the hoarding around the whole perimeter and it looks very structurally sound and structurally supported, and then and only then will I kind of like replace these little columns with like more structural integral stuff that I think will help our structural integrity. So when when an earthquake happens, or when they try to undermine us or battering ram our walls or whatever, then like we're more resistant to damage or whatever. Possibly increasing the strength of these little underling support thingies maybe, but I don't see how we can do that because it's going to interfere with little shooting arrow holes that we made down there. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but I just wanted to finish his hoardings for now. These red hoardings, I want to put that all around the base of this little thingy, and then we can fill in the little like hole. I mean, it's not a roof, but I guess it is a roof. You see what I'm pickaxing right now? This thing, the roof inside the castle. I don't know what it's called. The hoarding roof. I don't know. Yeah, the hoarding roof. I want to expand upon building this, but first I want to build the hoarding and make sure it looks good, like all the way around, make sure it looks like accurate and lore. So it's gonna be like, yeah, this guy's like really knows what he's talking about. His castle is awesome. And then we build it all around here, and then we build make sure we supported it, and then I want to go over here. How can we get up there? Up there. And then I want to put the hoardings on top of this spire area, but it's higher up, so it's going to be a higher hoarding roof. Because you see how those little holes right there are like fucking like 5 blocks below these guys. Because those stairs right there, those 2 staircases are these 2 staircases that I'm mining right now. These 2 staircases that I'm mining are corresponding to those staircases right there in the little square holes. So as you can see, these ones are like 5 blocks up. So we're gonna have to build a 5 block up hoarding. So once we finish that hoarding over there and we structurally reinforce the middle, then we can move on to over here where we are going to build a higher up hoarding, which will be higher than that hoarding. So it'll be like a mini hoarding over there. Then this side we're going to build like the advanced big dig gamer hoarding, which will include this part right here where you are protecting the gate the gatehouse, which is what this is called, the gatehouse, because there's supposed to be a gate here, preferably 2 gates, but we just haven't built it yet because I'm focused on other things. Mainly I was focused on getting Feather Falling 4, like you guys know in this episode I've been rambling on like fucking madman about the Feather Falling 4 and the whole the shit I went through to build this shit, so you guys can know what's up. And you can like the video and subscribe and comment for more. Let's just slip that little promo in there. But yeah, next time we're going to build the hoarding over there. We're going to reinforce the structuralness of it, and the inside we're going to reinforce the structural integrity. And we're going to move on over here and build a higher up hoarding, because this part is higher up compared to that part over there. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to build a mega massive hoarding over here, possibly even connect to that hoarding over there and structurally reinforce the whole thing. Maybe we can try to increase the strength of those thingies right there, but I'm not too sure about that, honestly. I don't know how that's going to work out. And then if all else fails, we can just begin the expansion of this castle right here, because as you guys heard before, this is not the final castle because we don't have a castle keep in this one, and I want to expand the castle mega hugely so we can actually expand it all the way around this whole mountainous area and make sure the castle walls are all the way over there. It's gonna take fucking like 8 million bajillion years to actually finish it, but once it is finished, then I want to build this little keep right here, and that'll be my actual living quarters, is the keep. And yeah, so I guess that's my plan. I will see you guys then. And in the next coming episodes, however I decide to record and dish out the content for you guys. I just hope anybody who watched this video enjoyed, and thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next uploads, brothers.